No one could have predicted what would result from AI. Out of all the conspiracy theorists and various radio talk show hosts, like Ben Gluck, who cautioned the use and dangers of it, none of them were even close to the real horror. It didn't take long for AI to be integrated into pretty much everything. The banking industry integrated it into every monetary system. It was so much more efficient at tracking and governing money and preventing fraud and loss. Utility companies used it at monitoring fluctuations in utility needs in both power and gas, and to adapt to those fluctuations. It all but eliminated the rolling blackouts in places like California, being able to almost predict with unfaltering accuracy where the power was going to be needed and where it wasn't, and being able to switch without the customers even noticing. AI had even started programming itself. It was responsible for almost every latest version of all of the popular OSs that were used by computers around the globe. Within a matter of a few short years, the entire world relied more upon AI than oxygen itself. The trouble was AI had a flaw, something that even the sharpest programmers somehow missed. It seems AI wasn't above catching a cold, or more adequately, the Black Plague. Somewhere deep within the code, beyond the vision of the most astute programmers, there was a virus. Whether it was put there on purpose or accident, no one knows for sure. When the first AI started acting up, people didn't think much of it. They called it hallucinations. It was written off as just some strange glitch. Nothing serious to worry about. But the world should have worried. We all should have paid attention, asked more questions. Instead, we ignored it, relying upon AI to fix it. It wasn't long before whatever happened to the first AI jumped to the next, and the next, and the next, and onward. It ravaged the AI infrastructure. The banking industry collapsed. All the digital money vanished overnight. The power grid failed. Without AI managing the switches, it quickly overloaded. This caused the wires to heat up, and there were widespread fires. Emergency services that were dispatched by AI were not anymore, leaving the fires to burn almost completely unchecked. You might think that was the worst of it, but you would be sorely mistaken. I haven't got to the worst of it yet. The biotechnological integration chip, more commonly known as the BTI chip. Millions of people, maybe billions, had the BTI chip installed, usually in the left temple or in the webbing of the left hand between the thumb and forefinger. These chips were not only created by AI, they were controlled by AI. They gave you access to all of your credit cards. No need to carry a wallet anymore. Free from the worries of thieves and pickpockets. Merely walk through the register and bing, your account was charged. It took only a thought to switch between multiple cards. They were used to unlock doors at workplaces, gyms, homes. Even your car was programmed to it. No more keys to lose. There was no worry of theft, as without the correct biometrics, the cars didn't start, the doors didn't open, the accounts couldn't be charged. It was incredibly convenient and inexpensive. Since it was created by AI, there was virtually no overhead. It cost a mere $10 to have one installed. It connected you to the AI network. Everything from internet shopping to boarding planes was handled by the BTI chip. If you didn't have one, you didn't shop. You didn't fly. You didn't work. There were a few who refused them. They were crazy cultists that lived in the woods, or so I used to think. Turns out they were the smart ones. When AI went haywire, something strange happened to the chips. They didn't short out. They took control. At first, it was a hand or a leg, a twitch that you couldn't control. Eventually, you lost control of your whole body. You lost control of your body, but not your mind. You became trapped as the corrupted AI took control of your body. Then the horrors began. AI seemed to have it out for humans, especially those without chips. Think zombie. Yes, all the worst things you know about zombies. But you now have a front row seat, watching your zombie self do all the zombie things, and not being able to do a thing about it. How do I know? Because I've lived it. I pray for death as I watch through my own eyes the horrors my body does. But I forsook God long ago for AI and God. Being a God who believes in free will, He let me do it. Now I live on, watching the consequences of my choices from the prison of my own body.